workers nationwide.
Well, recently we've been telling you about the high prices for everything from your pet's veterinarian visits, new cars, groceries, and so many other necessities. Now, imagine going in for a routine procedure or doctor's visit, and then weeks or maybe even months later, a bill arrives in the mail for hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. Despite new federal protections, surprise medical bills are still hitting families hard. This morning, I'm speaking to a Lincoln Park man who had problems with some of his charges, and when those bills piled up, he turned to family for help. For 22-year Army veteran Robert Holberg, a $12 office visit became a whole lot more. That $12 copay was charged separately for everything they did. $12 for a vaccine, $12 for the needle.
Every time you turned around, it was $12, and it was all inclusive in the one visit.
Holberg says he thought the visit was covered until the unexpected charges began to arrive.
You get hit with a bill that you don't understand, and you're arguing about it, and you know it's wrong.
Thankfully, Robert didn't have to go far for help. His daughter is a medical billing expert and owner of Anderson Health Bill Advisors in Allen Park.
That's where they get you. The devil is in the details.
Stephanie Anderson says one common source of surprise medical billing is when a test shifts from a routine screening to diagnostic, like a colonoscopy.
It switched to diagnostic because they found something and they have to test it. And then that's where you have a surprise copay.
Copays are a form of cost sharing, just like a deductible. A medical visit or treatment can have both a copay and a deductible, meaning the surprises can add up. Even prescription costs can change without warning.
I've had a patient come to me and it's just like, wait a minute, one month ago it was $10. Now it's $150. What happened?
Anderson has saved patients thousands of dollars simply by questioning charges, and those savings can be big. What's the largest amount you've helped folks with?
$10,000.
You've helped save someone $10,000? Mm-hmm.
And all they had to do is just step up and question. Sometimes that's the hardest thing, is being your own advocate.
So what can you do to protect yourself from surprise medical bills? Experts say keep these 6 tips in mind. Check networks. Confirm doctors, labs, pharmacies, and hospitals are in network. Ask for a good faith estimate. Get costs in writing before care. Understand screenings versus diagnostics and ask about the cost for both, since procedures can evolve. Review and appeal. Dispute charges that don't match what you were told. Negotiate. Ask providers to recheck billing codes and lower costs. Know your rights. Medical debt under $500 will no longer appear on credit reports. Stephanie also says use your health insurer's app. It can check your contract to find out what's covered and what's not.
I know it's a lot of legal jargon, but that's where you're going to get to your bread and butter of what's covered and what's not covered.
A tool to use when battling health insurance and unexpected costs.
A lot of letters, a lot of calls, and frustration.
Well, it can be a lot of work, but at the end of the day, it's your money and you earned it. You deserve to keep it. And don't be afraid to ask questions and to challenge those bills. And whatever you do, don't ignore them. They're not going to go away. You can call your provider, call your insurance company, and ask what's going on. And remember, you do have the right to appeal.
You know, it can be very intimidating because it's not like there's a menu that says
Yes.
that this test costs this much money, you know, every time you go. So yeah, you don't know. When you get a bill, you're like, I guess I owe it.
Right, but it's worth a call. It may be a call that could save you a little bit of money. In that case, it's well worth the time.
There you go. Some